right, Kaylin, Pastor Steve asks, there are a few verses in the Bible about unicorns. Do you think it means the same kind of unicorns that we think of today and that they really did exist?
The passages that are going to have unicorn in them are in the book or in the King James Version. And so that's where you would be reading that. And one of the things that, again, you have with the King James is that it was written down, it was translated back in the 1600s, in the early 1600s. And so there are a number of Hebrew words that people didn't know what they were. And they didn't have a real context archaeologically to know exactly what they were. And so you still have that with some words in Hebrew, some of the names for some of the animals. And this is one of those instances where a Hebrew word that was translated unicorn, it's an animal that the Hebrews would have been familiar with. And so, most of the translations that I know of that translate that into modern English, translate it into some kind of gazelle-like creature. And so that's probably what's being spoken about.
They really did use the word unicorn?
Oh,
wow.
James. Yeah.
How did I not know this?
Yeah.
In the New King James?
No, not New King James.
Or, in the King James,
yeah,
Old
King
English.
James. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They use the word unicorn. So
interesting.
So it's a different type of animal. And so what you would want to do with that, Matt's already talked about, what's the Bible program that you were just talking about? It's on
Blue Letter Bible or eSword?
Yeah, eSword. You can get eSword for free off the internet. You can also go to Blue Letter Bible and you can look up the word unicorn. Probably Blue Letter Bible is going to be easier for you. And it's just blueletterbible.com. And get on to like the Strong's Concordance on that website and look up the word unicorn, and it's going to tell you what it is. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I remember back in the day when we had the Strong Concordance that you'd have to look up, like a dictionary or something, word for word.
Yeah.
What I like about, and I think some of these I might have gotten from somebody, I don't know if you have to pay for them or not, on the free version.
Right.
But one thing that's cool on the eSword, I don't know if this is on the free version, but they have a New King James Plus, and you click on that, and every single word has a Strong's Concordance number by that word, and so if you click on it, it gives you the definition in Greek that's that word specifically. It's really quick to use.
Right. So eSword, just so you know what we're talking about, there's a website, eSword, ESWORD.net, and you can go to that website and you can download the program, and then it's got modules that you download onto your computer, and one of the modules is like Matt said, it's a King James Plus, and so you can click right next to a word and it'll give you what the definition is. Did you look up, are you in your King Jimmy? Did you look up unicorn?
No, what verse is it?
You know what, I think it's going to be in Isaiah somewhere.
I'll look it up here in a second.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find one.
You got it?
Not yet. Let's see. In the Old Testament. I'm doing this on Logos. Or unicorn. Book of Job, Book of Psalms. Let's do Job. It's the oldest one. Yeah, unicorn. It gives as a translation, it gives ox for unicorn in a more modern translation. So,
all right, Kaylin, hope that helps. I learned something there. I had no idea that a unicorn. I thought it was like there's no way in a unicorn, but
yeah,
it's in there. Okay.
EBD, described as an animal of great ferocity and strength. RV translates it the wild ox. Others translate it the antelope. So